What's up, everybody? It's Caleb. Happy Thursday. So, Dark Souls 3 is out, and I haven't been playing it as much as I wanted to. I've been really busy, but I've been just squeezing in a couple hours every time I get the opportunity, and by golly, I've been having a lot of fun. You can await my full review in the future, but in the meantime, I would like to say that I think it's a good sequel, and I'm very excited to see how it holds up in the end. Now, please enjoy World of Warcraft 1 de Perdante, la cuisine finale. The class that I would want is something that they would never implement because it would be completely unbalanced, and it's just a bad game design idea. But I love it whenever there's this kind of class. And it would be like a gambler-style class. And what would be unique about it was that all of its abilities would have a potential for polarizing random effects. So, for example, it might be as simple as a damage-dealing ability that either deals like a teeny bit of, like anywhere from a teeny bit of damage to a massive amount of damage. Like, your main ability would probably do that. So ultimately, it would, on average, put out, fair DPS with everyone else. But maybe you'd just get lucky and, 3 times in a row hit for the maximum amount. And it would just be this huge swing. But then you could also get unlucky and hit for a low amount. Or maybe there would be some kind of thing that was it does a random status effect on the enemy. Like, maybe it poisons them, maybe it stuns them, maybe it fears them. That kind of thing.
Gambler class.
Yeah, so, I don't exactly... I guess that they would probably use, daggers and that kind of thing. Maybe clubs, maces. I would love it if there was, a new kind of weapon that was, throwing cards or something, though. And I think that they would also have a certain focus on their trinket. Maybe their trinkets would have, greatly increased effect. Or something like that. And then just because it's already imbalanced and they're never going to put it in anyway, they might as well have some ability that you can spend gold on to increase the effect of it. To a certain
And luck would be a stat?
Luck wouldn't... Maybe that would be what their mastery was called or something like that. But I don't think that they would add a separate stat for that class. Maybe certain effects would be based on your critical hit chance or something like that, though. Certain non-critical hit effects would be like that.
I'd like to see 2 of those classes fighting.
Right. And then, a movement ability that modifies your movement speed in a positive or negative way by a, random percentage. So you could just randomly rocket across the whole world or become really slow for a while. I always like that kind of thing in a game. I think that luck, there is a certain element of strategy to knowing when to play your cards in a luck-based situation. So I don't think it's completely devoid of strategy to rely on random effects.
I have my class. It's called a Warlord. There's 180 of these on each server, so it's limited. And if people are inactive on their account for long enough, it'll be given to the next person in the queue for it. But the Warlord's Garrison will be an integrated part of each continent, so it's a place that people can actually go and visit and has guards, unlike a garrison, which is kind of instanced. And it's their function to facilitate large wars that would happen on some kind of schedule. So they're kind of like an admin of sorts.
I see.
Yeah,
like a strategist or something.
Yeah, they'll have different duties and privileges they get to do, and they can contact groups of people to get horde and alliance battles. Also battle between the other warlords.
That's cool. It'd be like pet battling, but with other players as your pet.
Right. And you try to just gain your power.
Caleb, your gambler should have the ability to switch alliances.
Oh, nice. That's so funny. Yeah, that'd be really cool.
And he's like not a rogue as we
Uh-huh.
talk about in the game, but like this weird, this shifty character.
Yeah. Oh, and it would definitely also have an ability that was like the mage teleport, except it teleports you to a random point in the world.
Yeah, like you don't
But
know.
it's got to be around you, right? Like a random point. But
No, it's like a 15-second cast, and it just literally puts you anywhere in the world.
Wow.
You'd be in the thick of danger.
So you could
and
be like
get out
on
and
the top of a mountain.
In Ogre
appear
Mart.
exactly in the same spot if it's truly random. Like, damn it!
Right, yeah, you could just move like 1 inch forward with it. Yeah, I really like the ability to switch factions, and like maybe even pretend to you could disguise yourself as the opposite faction or something.
Yeah, that could be fun if it's like a temporary, like almost like when you play dead.
It's crazy. It's like out of nowhere.
Or you would have your own faction, and it's just players would randomly be either Horde or Alliance to you. So like who you could attack and who could attack you wouldn't be based on factions, but it would be based on just random
Yeah.
chance or something.
Mine's the pacifist, which is someone who refuses to engage in combat. But of course, combat happens because that's the whole point of the game. So the pacifist has to. The pacifist skills are tricks and traps, and pressure points. So the pacifist, when grouped with another, is sort of superpowered because you are a pacifist, but of course the people that you're partied with are not.
Mm-hmm.
So you pacify, and they just their crit goes up. So when you've got an enemy pacified, they're more susceptible to double damage hits and things like that.
And the pacifist is a healer or character or
No,
DPS?
I would say that it's an adventurer type of a character. So it's more interested in like the archaeology type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe has bonuses for unique gear, like the more unique gear it has found, or the unique items that it has on it, the higher its renown or something, which helps it.
Maybe the
Pacify.
pacifist could like learn every profession instead
Yeah.
of just two.
Yeah, pacifist can become skilled in every profession.